know that I've scared you, but I will spend every minute of our lives making sure you never feel that way again. I'm your mom.
Well, there's a new suspense thriller about a mother's love, or maybe way too much of it to the point where it's downright frightening. I had a chance to interview Emmy winner Sarah Paulson and newcomer Kiera Allen about their new movie, Run. Well, Sarah, I want to start with you because I've been following your career for a long time, but our audience just saw the trailer. Should we be frightened of you now?
I don't know. I think some people have been frightened of me for quite a while because I somehow, even though and I've talked about this before, even though I am the biggest scaredy cat, I have somehow found myself in this bizarre position of, screaming and running and terrifying people and being terrified for a living. So the irony is not lost on me. But
what did you like about this character? What made you really want to take this role on?
Well, I felt like I was really intrigued by this idea of a two-hander move. I mean, there aren't a ton of them where there's basically two protagonists for the entire movie with, wonderful performances throughout with some supporting characters. But it's really the bond between these two women. And when you start to see the fissures and the cracks in their relationship and what then the consequences, the domino effect of that, I thought it was really interesting. And I really wanted to work with Anish. I think he's such an exciting filmmaker and relatively new to the scene. And I loved searching. And I just thought the script was really interesting. And also the minute he said to me, I want to cast an actress that no one's seen before in the role of Chloe. And I just thought, what a bold thing. Very few people do that. They say they want to, they get talked into, doing things a different way, but the movie would not be what it is without Kiera. So it was 150% the right move. And I think a real testament to Anish's intelligence and still being able to hold on to his artistic compass and fighting for that. And the movie is all the better for it.
On that note, Kiera, congratulations. First big starring role in a feature film. What was the reaction? How did you get the news?
Thank you so much, first of all. This is my first ever feature film and first leading role, which is crazy. Yeah, it was a 3-month audition process and 4 rounds of auditions, 2 self-tapes, 2 in person, one of the in-person ones with Sarah. And for the last month of auditions, so the 2 in-person auditions, I was also in school. So I was in college and then flying out on the weekends, the studio flying me out to go do these 3-hour auditions and then coming back. I don't know if you knew this, Sarah, but when I had my first audition with you, I flew out, I think on Saturday, read with you on Sunday, took the red eye back Sunday night, got back to campus and went straight to class. That was my life for the last month of auditioning, but it was so worth it. When I got the part, Anish actually wanted to call me on Skype because he said, I wanted to see your face when I told you this. You're it. I'm getting a little emotional even talking about it right now. It was really something. It was really just such an overwhelming and crazy moment. I mean, to be honest, my first thought was, thank God, because I have an essay due tomorrow and I haven't even started it because I was reading with Sarah Paulson this weekend. But then it was like, oh my God, I get to tell this story with this amazing team, and life-changing.
Yeah. See, I would have just dropped out right then and there. Did you?
Well, I did. I mean, straight after that, I had spoken to my advisor at school. And I was like, look, I might have to take the semester off. I don't really know how that works. And he gave me all the paperwork and was like, look, just fill it out just in case you get this part. And if it happens, just bring it to my office and I'll file it right away and we can get you out as soon as possible. And so I got the part and I called and I was like, I would like to make an appointment with Chad Gifford, please. And then I came in and I went into his office and I just put the paperwork down and he went, oh my God! Gave me a big hug. It was the best moment because oh God, that guy, he gave me so much support and has given me so much support throughout this whole process. I don't know if I would have been able to do this, or it certainly wouldn't have been as easy a process without all the support I got at the school.
Yeah, well, congratulations. And this is huge, not only for you and your career, but this is big for people with disabilities. And talk about how important that is, because I read that not since the 1940s has a wheelchair user starred in a thriller.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a crazy, crazy number, like 70, more than 70 years. And it shouldn't be that way, but it is. And so given that, we have no control over what has been for the last 70 years, I'm so proud to be a part of this moment when that barrier is being broken down, and for this generation and for people my age to be, and people younger than me, to be growing up with this kind of representation, to have disability normalized, to see that on screen, and, in an action hero, and in, someone who you can really get behind, and a really interesting character whose disability is central to her identity, but it's not her entire identity. She's so many other things. And so to be a part of this moment that, not only because it's statistically the first in so long, but also because it's such a good, true, authentic story of a disabled character, that makes it all the more exciting.
Very well said. I know we're going to be seeing a lot more of you, and of course, a lot more of you too, Sarah. Good luck with the film.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
Thank you. You can catch Run streaming on Hulu starting November 20th.